Is this how to turn this apparatus on? These early microphones are rather confusing, but the mechanism worked so well for the early times. Is this 2027? Wait, hang on. No, it should be post SARS-CoV-2, so a rough estimate between 2023 to 2025. Older English wasn't my strong suit for the training, so any apologies for grammatical mishaps. The surface web for your days were so interesting. I've read it in my manual, but never imagined actually using it. These platforms were no longer available in my days, so I'd like to take this rare opportunity to test it while I still have a chance here. This is when I realized that I needed to hone my old English so I can even use these digital time capsules that are currently off limits where I'm from. It's interesting though. There were already users from the platform claiming to be a time traveler. There were so many, in fact, that this is rather uncanny. People behind these users say that time traveling is open to the public in 2030s and 2040s. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that is never going to happen. Time traveling is only used by highly trained specialists to study our past, to study human societal dynamics and currently extinct organisms. Any direct interferences with physical humans from different timelines will be faced with heavy consequences. We must ensure no mishaps occurs which disrupts your timeline. Time traveling isn't a trip like many of these YouTube users claim. They're only for the purpose of study and observation. I gotta say, the accents from these decades are so interesting. Just by observing your digital capsules, the way that people from 2030 speak are rather dynamic. I can't say much on here, but if you really want to move through another decade artificially, I wouldn't recommend that. The last trainee was lost after an error with the engine and we couldn't locate the other half of them. The lower half of her corpse would create heavy disruptions to the respective timeline, and such mishaps should not occur again. Unfortunately, these guarantees cannot be made.